my problem
mouth.
with these things is I fidget a lot.
Yeah.
Hard not to fidget. I fidget a lot.
Well, because normally it's just
I'm a
like
fidgeter.
this, and so then we normally have like pens to play with, or
He actually bought us fidget spinner.
I bought fidget spinners.
because I'll sit there and just like click.
That was Ronnie, wasn't it?
Oh, I click a lot.
Yeah.
No, that
Sometimes I'm like
that got the
double
fidget
fisting.
spinner.
Yeah, that was
He
Ronnie.
bought the fidget spinner.
I'm like double fucking pen.
Juan was just trying to take his glory.
Well, we're one.
Yes.
So,
Same.
They're connected.
yeah.
That's very kind of you because I'll take credit for anything that me and Nathan do. I'm all,
It
you
is
saw,
true.
you
It's
saw
true,
those
though.
wins yesterday? That was me.
Welcome to your favorite grooming podcast. I'm a
Okay, you're leaving that in, right? I'm
Oh, yeah.
another grooming
Oh, yeah.
podcast.
Well, last time I got made fun because I said podcast.
Okay.
I don't know. You said favorite a little weird too. Am I right?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Now we're going to turn into a cherry.
Yeah.
It's okay, Kat. You got
Okay.
it.
Welcome to your favorite grooming podcast. This is going to take forever.
It's okay, Kat.
Let Juan do it. Let
Let
Juan.
Juan do it.
Welcome to your favorite podcast, Another Grooming Podcast. I'm Juan Rivera.
I'm Kat Graney.
I'm Nathan Austin.
I'm Jovi Wagner.
And I'm Kathleen Austin.
That went great.
That went great.
Okay.
I could tell you though,
We're
inside
definitely
I
the
was
dud side of the
hoping
table. We're like,
I was hoping that you would fuck it up.
Never.
But it just can't. I was like, here it
I'm a
comes.
professional.
He's a
on you.
natural.
I'm a natural.
Although I did think it was funny that Kat didn't know it was her.
Yeah. You're always after me.
I know.
Always.
Welcome to my brain.
Well,
yeah.
there's a reason we sit on this side of the table, right? Because we're
That's true.
special.
The duds.
They're the ones that get the trophies, but they're the duds. No, actually, you won recently too.
Yeah, see, I got a
take it
trophy. I
back.
got a best in
There
show
we go.
too. Yeah.
You got
And
a best in show.
Katie's just behind the scenes.
I'm the
she's,
dud.
Well, we know now that also she's winning because Nathan is
Yeah,
winning, right?
I'm really winning.
She's
Yeah.
really the winner.
It's actually you. Yeah.
It's actually me. Really, I just put on a Nathan suit in the morning. And I
Where's the
just
zip?
do everything.
Where's the zip? Down there?
I do fantasize sometimes about like switching bodies
I would love
We've
to
talked
switch
about it.
bodies.
with
yeah.
like your
You would-
significant
and then
other.
you could just like, oh yeah, I would, yes, 100%
Absolutely.
do that.
I would rail me
probably-
so hard.
We've talked about this. Oh no, it was a clone.
Oh yeah.
We talked
No,
about
and switching
clones.
bodies, I think.
No, and switching
Oh, okay.
bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've talked about it so many times in the salon. I think we forgot we talked about it on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
It's
often
an
talk
interesting topic.
It is, yeah.
Well, are we
No,
going to
it's
introduce
Juan.
her or what's
Yeah.
oh,
It's
Juan?
Juan now.
So-
It's
It's
I was
Juan.
screw up.
As you guys can see and hear, we have our second Canadian on our podcast, Miss Jovi Wagner. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good.
Good.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying SuperZoo?
Other than being a loser all weekend, really good. Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah. It's fucking hot, but
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. Other than that, really good.
How, you drove here.
Yes.
How
oh
was
my
that?
God.
Terrible.
You drove from
okay,
Canada here?
Yeah. It's not terrible. It's like 24 hours.
Oh my God. It's only 24
It's only
hours.
Whole
I was
day.
bitching about my hour and a half flight.
This is my second closest American show.
I feel you.
Tacoma is the first.
Yeah.
And
How,
then I
well,
can't
Tacoma's
drive.
right there. How long does it take to get to Tacoma?
19 hours.
Where do you
She's
live? In the
farther.
Arctic Circle or something?
No, she lives.
I live above Montana.
Oh, okay.
In Saskatchewan.
Okay.
So and I'm in like the Midwest of Canada.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there like a
Nowhere.
difference between Midwest Canadians and coastal Canadians, like in America?
Yes and no. Like where I live, it's pretty conservative, but I don't care. But like I could definitely adjust and live in like Vancouver, like no problem.
Mhm.
So other than the rain.
Interesting.
Yeah.
People have different like accents, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Nadia says I have an accent. I don't hear it, but she says, yeah, you have an accent. And
I
don't
could hear a
it-
little Canadian come out
Yeah.
sometimes.
Well, I
I
mean, I heard
don't
the A
hear-
earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's just second nature. I don't hear it with anybody else in the Midwest, but I do Eastern Canada, like Newfoundland and like New Brunswick. Oh yeah, they have an
Is that the
accent.
way you say it? Newfoundland?
You can say it
I always said
Newfoundland or
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. Just depends.
Well, technically, it's spelled Newfoundland.
Yeah.
So.
But
Isn't it
most,
because
it's
some
Newfoundland, but also
Newfoundland?
Like
Wow.
Newfoundland, but a dog is Newfoundland.
Of course.
I don't know.
Duh.
This makes perfect sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like the breed is a Newfoundland, not a Newfoundland. Apparently.
Interesting.
I
What
don't
are they
know.
saying back there, huh?
We should wait a second.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of course.
I think they were
Stop
just
talking
doing
as
the
soon.
time check.
Well, in case you didn't notice,
yes.
we are at SuperZoo,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the
We're at
poodle
SuperZoo.
contest is going on behind us.
That you're not in.
I know it's honestly awesome.
Yeah. You like
It's
the break?
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Juan and Ronnie, or Juan is always, he's been asking me like this whole year, like, oh, what about like not doing a class? And I'm like, no. And then once we finally decided not to do one, it's been like, I mean, right now I'm happy.
Yeah, and you didn't have to get up early. All you had to prep was a Scotty this
Yeah.
morning, and you're done.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, but Katie preps most of my dogs, so
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
He
pretty
does
lucky.
get up with me.
Yeah.
He does get up, and he gets me whatever I need.
Katie's up. Katie's ready 5 minutes in the morning. I like take an hour.
Yeah,
Oh,
he-
yeah.
he's
I'm
super
get up and
slow.
go.
On the hair
Yeah.
alone.
I can't. So I mean,
Yeah.
I don't understand it because I could like get up. Even if I jump in the shower. I mean, obviously I'm not washing my hair because
Yeah.
of the color.
Yeah.
But like I can get up, jump in the shower, get out, put on my deodorant, brush my teeth, brush my hair, throw on my clothes, out the door in 10
Yeah.
minutes. And Nathan is like
Wait.
You don't have a morning poo-poo?
me.
No.
Not until I get to work.
No?
No.
Yeah,
I am
it's really
always-
inconvenient. It's super inconvenient.
Oh, trust me, my husband is the exact same way as you.
Yeah.
He's like a get up, sit on the couch, don't talk. And like I'm not social in the morning, but
No.
I'm a get up and leave.
I
and
get
he's
up
like
and get
get
to my
up,
shit,
drink
yeah.
about 7 cups of coffee,
Wow.
and then he'll like slowly. He gets up at 5:30 and he leaves for work at like 6:45.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
No.
where I'm like,
You could have slept for another hour.
I know.
Yeah.
I go to the gym in the morning, so I'm up at 5 and I'm out of the house by 5:30, and that's
my
like
God.
dogs fed, been out.
Right. Yeah.
That's the same.
Yeah.
I
Well,
get up at
that's-
6 and
Yeah.
leave for work at 6:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I get up, I do all my shit. I go, I let all the dogs out potty. I wake up the kids. I like clean up the puppy pen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As Nathan's like taking a shower. Like I always think
Yeah.
of those memes, the like videos, right, where it's like the one's like hustling and the other one's like, I'm spinning like a ballerina.
Yes,
and that's Nathan.
Exactly, Aaron.
Yeah,
Were
it kind
you-
of drives me nuts when we stay in rooms together. We're not staying in a room together. I'm staying with the children, but you and your
They're responsible adults.
they're
The children,
just
our
babies.
They're 20 and
apprentices.
21.
They're
They're
20 and
children.
Our
21.
apprentices.
Oh, I was like, your kids aren't here.
No.
Your
No, they're in the room.
apprentices.
We can-
Okay.
Where
we,
they at?
we just
I
don't like to
locked them
socialize.
away all weekend.
No, our apprentices. I call them babies.
They're the
really
babies, yeah. So
Yeah.
Were you the one that didn't have their suitcase and was like,
Oh,
Twice.
undies?
didn't have no underwear or
I
nothing?
had no underwear.
Yeah. Nice.
This was at Pasadena, but in Fitz, I also didn't get my suitcase.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I had no underwear. I had to wash them in the sink.
So this is a recurring thing.
It's only happened
Nice.
twice out of all the years I've been flying. I've had like a handful of issues, but yeah,
Fair.
I had nothing. And then last weekend when I went home from a dog show, there was a huge hailstorm in Calgary, and I was on the tarmac when the hail hit,
no.
and then I got stuck in Calgary and had to pay a $600 hotel bill because there was no
Oh my
hotels.
God. They're like, we got her.
Yeah.
The
Then there was
hotel.
thousands of people stranded because like everybody in the airport was stranded.
I would
That's
just lay down right
crazy.
there.
There was no room, and I had a dog.
I was gonna say she had a dog. Yeah.
The airlines don't pay for that?
Not
Normally
when
they
it's
do, right?
not when it's
An
weather
act of
nature.
God or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Wow.
Not when it's
Act
weather.
of
They're
God.
like no.
Not when it was Jesus.
No, that's what they
Yeah.
say.
It's an act of
Jesus.
God?
No, I
Jesus
think they call
did
it something with nature.
Yeah, they call it
Oh.
weather related. Or
Like a
nature.
force of nature.
I've
or
seen
something.
it though. They do call them like in some things they'll
Maybe
say
it's
like
an
an
American
act of
thing.
God.
Yeah.
Sounds like an American thing.
Yeah, we're not as Jesus-y as you guys are. No.
Must be nice.
It's very nice. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's definitely a lot of Bible Belt happening, but not as.
This is the Bible
Noticeable.
headband in Canada.
Yeah, exactly. My girl that came with me, I'm like, just so you know, we are now entering Idaho and Utah. And
God.
welcome to the Bible Belt. And she's like, that was an anti-evolution billboard. I'm like, yep. Holy crap. I'm like, yep.
They don't
Yeah.
believe in science.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Wild. Okay, so you mentioned you go to the gym every morning.
Yes.
Does that is your booty gains like your motivation to like continue going? Because your booty be nice.
Yeah.
As a gay man,
Thank you.
And
And you just
Fantastic.
call it her turtle
As a-
or something?
yeah.
or turtle.
Why
Yes.
did you call it my turtle.
No,
No.
It was
funny story. You were walking by and I said, "Oh, I like her turtle, your tattoo on your leg," and he thought I was talking about your ass.
No, she does have a nice turtle, huh? It's like, no, her tattoo.
No,
I was like,
I was talking about her tattoo. But
We're like, but she does have a nice
butt.
ass too.
But I was like, so now it will always be your
Now it's
turtle to us.
now it'll just always be the joke.
We were in Curacao with some friends in January, and we were all in the water, and it's very much like a European destination. Like it's a Dutch island, so there's a lot of Dutch people there, and my friend Lyle was like, "Oh my God, look, kitties!" And we thought he said kitties. And we're like, "Oh my God, kitties! There's kitties!" Me and her and his wife, and we're like, "There's kitties on the beach." He's like, "I fucking said titties, guys." So now titties are kitties.
okay,
Nice.
Where is this?
kitties and
This
turtles.
is Curacao. Yeah,
For research. For research.
for research.
He doesn't know how to spell it. Don't worry.
Yeah, but yes.
Is that in Canada?
No, Curacao. That's
I
like
have no idea.
it's by Aruba.
We're all like, yes, we
Oh.
You're
all
just
do
saying
this.
places where I said them.
What is not?
Where's
Aruba?
Aruba?
Oh, yes, Aruba. Yes.
It's off the coast of Venezuela, so off the coast of
Okay,
South
that's the one I
America.
know.
Okay.
That's where
I feel
know.
really uncultured right now because we're all like, and where is that
Yeah,
now?
dumb Americans.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Like when I said in Canada, like I went to Curacao. They're like, I'm sorry, but you know
I thought you were talking about a Canadian beach. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I didn't know they got
Yeah.
down like that.
No, well, some places do. We have it's called Bear Ass Beach in our city.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some
Is
nude beaches in San Francisco.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there. This is California. There are.
No.
This is not California.
Are
we
beaches,
live
though?
in California.
Can you go to a nude beach and like not be nude?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not pervy?
no.
Not
Okay.
at all.
Some people just don't feel comfortable sharing
Yeah.
their stuff. And it's not, I don't even think some people go to nude beaches, I'm sure, to like peep the scene. But I think some people just go to like be free or
Yeah.
to just not worry about it and to just like, you know what I mean? Meet like-minded individuals. Sometimes people, I think, just want to dabble in it and aren't quite ready to expose themselves, but to help them feel more comfortable.
Okay,
you
but
know?
tell me why, like a lot of nudist colonies, they're all just like old.
You know,
ugly
Because
men.
Because they don't
decided-
care
Yeah, they don't
anymore.
care anymore. See, I'm a like I walk around my house naked with the curtains open, and my husband's like, "Oh
Same.
my God, like there's some, what if
The
our
house,
neighbors
yes,
see?" I'm like, "I
definitely.
don't care," and I could walk around naked. My husband is a never nude,
Mm-hmm.
so he would not feel comfortable with that at all. But
And
I
yeah, then you
couldn't
got a
do it. I
situation
couldn't
like
do
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely go to a nude beach and walk
Yeah,
around
me
nude.
Yeah,
too.
Katie could do
I
it.
love being nude.
I'm a
me too.
like
Yeah.
I'm a grower though, so like
Same.
they'd be like, "Look at
yeah.
that guy's tiny dick," and I'll be like, "Well, just wait a sec. Just give me 5 minutes."
Just let my wife walk by.
Yeah.
and then-
So yeah, I'm too self-conscious of it.
I don't know if I would just because I'm very I feel weird. We went to camping and I wore a bikini and I was like, "Are you guys okay with this?"
We're
They're
like,
like,
Kat,
"Oh,
stop.
I was like, I
no,
know. I was
you
like,
wear
but
that
I
with
did.
fucking pride.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No, that's, I mean, I definitely used to, like, take me back, like, 5-10
Oh,
years
yeah.
ago, and I would have, there's no fucking way. But I'm at that point in my life where I'm like,
Yeah.
this is my body, and it is what it is. Like it, love it. I don't fucking hate
Yeah.
it. I don't care. You
Well,
know?
after I
You
had
know,
Ellie,
it's mine.
after I had Ellie, there was a lot more. I didn't give two shits what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
I kind of want to hear about Groom Team Canada a little
No.
bit.
Yeah,
Right?
talk
What do
to
you
us
think?
about
Yeah.
that.
I want to know, like, tell us, how does the point system work? Like, we had a couple episodes where we talk about
Yeah.
Groom Team USA, but I want
Yeah.
to know, tell us about
Our
Groom
point
Canada.
system is exactly the same as yours.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
So one of my really close friends, her name is Lorna Phillips. She used to compete a lot. She doesn't compete anymore. But she was the one who actually built our point system.
Nice.
After Barb retired from being the captain of the team, Lorna took over it, and she set up the point system. And she actually was in really close contact with Kathy Rose and
Nice.
Terry and everything, and like picked their brains, and then actually picked the brains of like Groom Team England and Belgium and Australia, and
Nice.
just to find out how they did it.
Right.
And ours is almost exactly as yours. The only thing that
Nice.
we do different is like it's 2 years combined points
Oh.
is what makes the team, not
Okay.
like your best year.
Right.
So yeah,
you
it's
got to hustle for 2 years straight.
hustle for 2 years straight.
Oh, that's
but
a lot. Yeah.
ever since COVID, it's myself, Nadia, Jackie's been dibble dabbling, but she might be done.
Mhm.
Is she's out there right
Yeah,
now.
She's out
she
there
is.
right now.
Yeah, and then Jess, Winnie, and Melissa.
Yeah.
That's
You
it.
got a
There's 6 of
solid
us.
team.
That's
Very solid
That's
team.
all that we have that are well, and then Carmen, Winnie's girl Carmen. So we have a very small pool of Canadian competitors now,
Right.
because Michelle Skinner's not competing very often anymore, and a lot of people don't. So
Okay,
Yeah.
so I do find that weird because there's such a big pool here,
mhm.
but you guys have such a small pool to pull from, but you're still
apparently pissing people off.
but you're no, I mean, but you're still like some of the best.
It's because we come down here because when we, again, with Lorna starting this, that's why she allowed it that we could collect points in other countries.
Yeah.
Which I actually really love.
Yeah,
I
as
think
long as it's
cool.
a sanctioned show, we are allowed to.
Yeah.
Because in order for us to do the best we can, we need to beat the best, and we need
Yeah.
to go and learn from the best.
Yes.
So, like, a lot of us have like worked really, really hard and focused on learning from a lot of American educators. So, yeah.
You know, when I play video games with the kids, and they always say, "Just get good."
Yeah.
Right?
It's-
That's
yeah,
the
it's-
saying. Just get good. If you
Yeah.
don't like it,
Well,
get
you
good.
also come such a long way. You like
So
you're like I
far.
have to do this.
Don't
I have
even
to do well.
talk to me about that. I'm not going to say names, but there was a U.S. competitor that complained severely about how much they have to spend to go to shows and blah, blah, blah. And they're on the
Yeah.
East Coast.
Oh, where all the shows are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's just so expensive. It's not fair. And you guys are coming down here and you're messing up our point system. And I'm like, mm-hmm.
Get
Okay.
good.
Would you like to know how much money I spend literally for me to fly to Toronto is $500.
Oh.
And that's a good deal.
Yeah.
But then I have to, like, a few shows I've flown and then drive.
Yeah.
Like for PeckWest and then again for Hershey. I am flying to Toronto and then driving 7 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done that a couple times.
Yeah,
as
'cause
West
you-
Coast groomers,
Yeah, you understand.
not as
oh.
much as I'm
Not
sure.
nearly as
But
far,
still.
but still.
And like getting your dogs there, like especially from Canada, it is hard
I bet.
to get. That's why I have to go to Toronto because I can't fly dogs.
it's
here for
easier
things.
to drive
Yeah.
through than it
So
is
have
to
you
fly.
have you smuggled dogs though?
No, we can't smuggle dogs.
Really?
It's you guys have it way easier than we do when it comes to dogs on planes.
Oh, well, I spoke to someone and they said they smuggled puppies a couple times.
Oh yes, I know that, and I do know who you're talking about. So that's a little bit easier, but I have bigger dogs. It's harder to smuggle
Yeah.
them.
Let's get the
Let's get the Irish
the
wolfhound
Irish
in here.
wolfhound. Let's smuggle that across
Smuggle
the
him.
border.
Just
Just throw him in a bag. He'll be all right.
Sorry, this is my very hairy husband.
I was gonna
who-
say put a wig and a dress on him.
Yeah.
put
Yeah,
him
just
in the
walk him
front
upright. Teach him to walk upright.
That would be
Pull a
fucking
Scooby
scary.
Doo.
Yeah, like I rented a van to bring him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Is he here?
He's here. He'll be here tomorrow.
Are you
Nice.
competing with him in Jackpot again?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and this time I brought a table. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Last time
That's
was
true.
hilarious.
2 tables pushed together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Jackpot today?
No, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow
Oh.
morning.
He really.
I'm not competing in it. I'm so
I know.
glad. About it.
Oh my god.
There's just that all the shows are so,
so close together.
and
Yeah.
like finding quality dogs. I mean,
Yeah.
even this weekend, every single dog. I mean, we've had the Scotty from our breeder for a couple months. He's not ours, but like all of them are borrowed. None of them are ours.
Yeah. Mine were all mine. No, Cocker wasn't mine, but my Cockers, I only have, I have my boy, and then I'm borrowing a dog from a groomer and an owner. She showed him for years to go to Worlds, so I
Nice.
can't do anything
Nice.
with them right now. Yeah.
Are you doing Hershey and Worlds?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
wild.
I'm bringing my wire fox to Hershey,
Nice.
and I don't have a sporting dog. I'm third on the wait list, but I'm trying to find a dog.
What
which
do
is-
you? Who are you doing at Worlds? Are you bringing a dog?
Yes, I'm bringing 3. So Hennessy, who Nadia did,
Oh, nice.
because 5 weeks on a terrier is obviously different than 5 weeks
Yeah.
on any
Oh,
other
yeah.
dog.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then I'm bringing that buff boy, the big guy, Leighton.
oh nice.
And then I'm bringing another dog that I have competed with, but not this year. His name is Ditto. He's a really, really nice undermarked
Nice.
black and tan.
And you fly him? Are you flying? I think Alaska does the one. Like, what airline can you fly dogs?
Air Canada.
Air
so
Canada.
we're flying, and WestJet. We're flying to Paris,
nice.
and then it's like a 2.5-hour drive to
Oh my God! Are you
Okay.
doing other fun stuff? Who are you going with?
my husband. Nadia and Justin and I are all flying together, and then I think Mackenzie's flying to Paris as well, and then we're we've rented a cargo van, and then we're going from there.
Nice.
We're not doing
That
anything.
sounds like a freaking blast.
Yeah,
Sounds
we're not
super
doing like
expensive.
anything extra this year, just because
Lame.
of other shows, and we're there for a week, like just over a week, but we want to get there early enough to get over jet lag, and then thankfully like the venue is like literally across the street from our hotel.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I know I can't, like, we're not going to Worlds this year, but I'm hoping that, like, we'll be able to go soon.
Yeah.
Even if we don't compete yet, but just, like, to get a feel for it and see it. Because everybody says it's so different.
He needs to bring, and I've said this
the
before,
carry?
that carry
I think he should, yeah.
to,
I've had
or
others.
to even just to go to Groomania or to the Artero show,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
need to bring that dog.
We
Yeah.
just have to convince the owner to let us take her overseas.
Yeah.
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 The lady's super chill, and she
But
flies
she
with
does
her dog
love
a lot.
her dog.
But she
Yeah.
loves her dog so
Loves
much.
her dog.
And
Yeah.
who can blame her?
Yeah. It's a nice dog.
Her dog is so sweet. Like, and she's the sweetest thing. She'll just like, you know how the carries can be.
Yeah. Yeah.
She loves intensely.
She loves very intensely.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're team captain.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Team captain.
I was doing some research on the Groom Team website. So
So we don't have a coordinator. Well, so we have, but also don't have like a full coordinator. Myself, I'm the captain, and also partially the coordinator. And last time I was full coordinator, but our accountant is also one of our coordinators. So I like sent in the application, booked the hotel rooms, helped the girls figure out their flights, and I'll be helping with their paperwork, and then just herding them, like making sure that they have everything they need. I don't know, I'm controlling. So to be able to like kind of have like a hand in things is better for me. Otherwise I get anxiety of not being able to
Same.
do anything. So, and some people need some extra help because they don't know. And like, I've been over there. This will be my 3rd time there and my 4th time at Groomania. So
Nice.
I have more of the background of like setting up, having dryers available, because like Steve from Electric Cleaner Company is lending us 2 K92s.
Oh, nice.
So that we have dryers, and
You're gonna
just,
fly him there?
No, they have European distributors.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So just setting all that stuff up, and then like helping designing the smocks, designing the paw mats, just all of that
Yeah.
stuff.
Nice.
because
so
you don't have
cool.
enough to do.
I know. I don't own a business. I'm not married. I don't have dogs or.
That's
compete.
crazy.
But I like it. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Some people just like to stay busy like that.
Yeah. But like, I'm also a person that like, once I walk out my shop door, I do not even think about it.
Good.
It's back
Good.
there.
That's
So,
good.
Yeah.
It's good to have a good work-life balance.
Yeah. I go home and I'm just like, "Ugh."
Do you have staff, or is it just
yeah.
like okay?
Yeah. I've got.
So you like can trust them to like?
Yes. Yeah. I can leave my shop fully running when I go, which is
Nice.
great. They were joking. They joke about how I'm never there right now. But yeah, my best friend is one of my groomers.
Oh.
I met her because she came and volunteered for us because we groomed her family's dog, and then when she graduated high school, she came in and asked about being like training, and then we hired her, and her and I became best friends, and then we hired her, and then my sister was no longer part of the business, so I hired her full time.
Nice.
So,
Aw.
and then I have 3 full-time groomers, a full-time bather dryer, and then 2 part-time girls.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I'm one of the full-time groomers, so I have 2 full-time.
Well, not full time if you're always competing.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So
The
it's
part-time owner.
you bought the shop from your mom.
Yeah.
So it's been like the whole family's involved.
Yeah. And my stepdad was the one who opened it in
So
1987.
cute.
But my mom owned her own grooming shop while he had his. So this is my mom's.
Oh, were they competing like
No. Well, no, they weren't competing.
like a
They were fucking.
oh, jeez.
Yeah. She had her first shop, and then got into a car accident. My stepdad is not keen on owning a business, and he wanted out. And when my mom was healed enough to not have to sell insurance anymore, she wanted to go back to grooming, and she said, "I'll buy it." She bought it, and then they moved to live the lake life, and she opened another shop an hour and a half in a different city from me, and then I bought it from her.
Lake life sounds cool.
Yeah, and she is 75, and she is finally retiring in 2 years.
in 2 years.
Oh my God.
77, right?
Yeah.
That's a good number.
She loves it though, and she said
If it
like
makes you happy.
because we
You're
didn't,
happy.
yeah, we didn't know about this
Yeah.
Right.
for like my first 15 years of grooming.
Same.
I
Same.
feel you.
Yeah,
All of
and
us.
I knew nothing about it. I knew nothing about. Well, probably I guess like 10 years now. But
Yeah.
my mom said she really wished she would have known about it because she would have loved to have competed.
Oh.
Yeah, she's competed once, but she's like, I'm not doing it again.
It's
What'd
yeah.
she compete in?
She competed with American Cocker Spaniel. My
wow.
mom and dad used to breed them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was too little to do any of the grooming.
Aw.
Yeah.
I would never compete with. I mean, maybe I don't know. Actually,
Yeah.
I
but they
would
seem
like to
super
learn.
difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them. I love them so much.
I
Yeah.
hated them until I started coming to competitions and seeing like well-bred, beautifully
Oh,
groomed
yeah.
cockers.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I get it now.
I was
Yeah.
the like defender of the cockers. Like obviously I've groomed some ones that like they poop on the table 6 times and whatever. But all of our dogs
Who
were,
doesn't?
were
No, I'm
really
just kidding.
good. And yeah. Sometimes I have to poop too, 6 times a day.
Oh my gosh.
True.
Yeah.
So if your mom bred American Cockers, you show your dogs. Do you breed Irish Wolfhounds?
I used to. I don't breed them anymore. Lando is from my original breeder. We've unfortunately had some really bad luck with dogs, not because they were genetic health issues, just we lost 2 wolfhounds to osteosarcoma. I lost another one, my husband's heart dog, at 8.5 to torsion. And then we lost another wolfhound. He literally collapsed and died in my arms at the dog park.
oh my god.
I took the boys in. I took off their leashes. I put on my mitts, and someone yelled, "Your dog's on the ground!" And I turned around and I ran over to him, and he went, and he died.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
God.
Wolfhounds don't.
I met a wolfhound breeder, and he said they live like real, but they're not sick that long. This is because I was like, I don't know if I could have a dog that lives such a short life.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, well, like you have a Shih Tzu, and then you have ancient dog
Yes.
for 5 years.
Yeah.
yeah.
5
with
to
the
10
wolfhound,
years.
The wolfhound, you have a healthy dog, and then one day they get ill, and then a couple days later, or a month later, and it happens
It's like
fast.
such a shorter
Well,
span.
yes and no. Like my girl that we lost to torsion, she had a heart issue that we were managing for over 1.5 years. And she was great, but she just torsioned. It was awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is awful.
Yeah, and then my first Welsh, which came from a bad situation, he ended up with kidney disease. And I didn't know kidney disease in dogs was so short-lived until I had a dog have kidney disease. Yeah. So. And he was like, we found out he had it, and he died a week later.
Jeez.
wow.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so.
We're like, let's all cry now.
Yeah,
I know. Like,
I'm also no more breeding.
I unfortunately do not have the privilege of owning a dog to an elderly age as an adult. As a kid, I did, but I have not had that yet.
Wow. It's just
So.
like a string of bad luck, huh?
Yeah.
We got an old poodle right now that we're kind of like, she's really slowing down.
Mm-hmm.
And we just we tell that within the next year or two,
Yeah.
so we're,
Yeah.
Well, she's definitely like our heart dog. She's the whole reason we like started continued education and started like looking towards like that. You know what I mean? We did like tests. People have tested on her. Nathan got like 2 first places on her. You know what I mean? So like, she's like our baby. So I don't know what I'm gonna do when she goes.
Yeah.
So it can be brutal.
and my
Yeah.
dog, who was like best friend, they grew up together. She just passed away from cancer.
Yeah.
Oh,
so we're like, yeah.
That's not fun.
Well, so you have the Welshes
Yeah.
too, right? So do you breed them?
I bred Hennessy, and her 2 boys were in the ring today, and then she had
Nice.
Pyometra and had a spare.
Oh.
So
fun.
you've just had bad luck. Oh my gosh. Well, that's the thing people don't realize. Like,
Yeah.
when you're getting into breeding, well, especially I feel like sometimes I feel like ethical breeders, right? Like you get like the people that just breed like willy nilly and they
Yeah,
don't even
and they're
care
like
health
13
tests.
puppies in the backyard in
13
a dirt hole.
puppies. Yeah. None
Yeah.
of them die, and you're like, come on, man, what the hell? I
Yeah.
had 4 puppies, and like I've been fighting, like
Yeah, exactly.
it can be so
It's-
brutal. People don't realize
Okay,
how hard
I
it can
found her.
really be.
This is Jetty, and this is the first competition I ever did.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, that one, okay.
Send it
That
to
one,
It's
it was
here. Here.
that one was really funny because that was his first competition, and it was just like a little local competition. And he grew her coat. I swear, I think he grew her for like 4 months. Her legs were like dinner plates. And then, thankfully, he was taught, like all of us were taught to hand scissor over guard combs. But when we went to the
not like scissor over comb.
no, but
like just hand scissors.
hand
Instead of-
scissoring your
Not
dog
Yeah.
instead of
Guard
using
combs.
guard combs to set your
Yeah.
pattern. And we went to the like contestant meeting, and they were like, "Oh, it's European rules, no guard combs,
Yeah.
no, like,
And he's
no
like,
clippering."
"Okay."
And he was like, "Okay, that's fine." And then everybody else was like, "Oh my God, what are we gonna do?" So it played to our favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, our mentor was like, Nathan, what did you do? When I walked into the room with this
All
dog,
that
like
hair.
It
so
was-
much hair.
That's what everybody in Saskatchewan used to do when we go to competitions. They're like, "Why do you have so much hair?" I'm like, "I don't know." And like, I used to compete with Old English sheepdogs, and like they'd be like this bear walking in. I'm like, "Why do I do this to myself?"
With an old
in,
English.
In what category? Like, are they
In
different?
freestyle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool though.
Yeah, it was
That's
fun.
awesome. I was envisioning a show cut though.
No, I did. Well, we did a show trim on one for a team groom once.
Oh.
Yeah, myself and my best friend.
Aw, that's
yeah.
so cool.
We were Little Bo Peep. She was Little Bo Peep. I was the sheep.
Cute.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's so
Aw.
cute.
Yeah. So
Oh my gosh.
Does
yeah.
she ever go to any shows?
she does, but usually like one a year. None in the States. She's got a farm and 2 kids, and it's just not her priority. She's an amazing groomer, but yeah, she went to the Melissa Abbott show, and then she's going to go to Master Groom next year.
Nice.
But other than that, she doesn't really go very much.
So, as Americans, what show would you recommend to go to Canada? Like, if we were to go to a show?
Yeah.
Melissa's show is amazing. She does
That's the West Coast?
West Coast Groom
Okay.
Fest. Also, Barb is going to be hosting Master Groom Canada again next year.
Nice.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
go, just go.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I would love to
yeah.
go to Canada.
Yeah, so Barb helped out Melissa a lot, from what I understand, to like figure out like this, like how to get sponsors and all that jazz. And Melissa, it was we walked into the first year and it was like mini Master Groom, and it was so awesome, and it's just grown. So it's really, really good. But yeah, Master Groom Canada will be next year in July, and
Awesome.
it's at Spruce Meadows, which is a huge like horse eventing park.
Oh, so it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah,
Horse places always are so bougie.
I know.
Yeah. So
And this is
pretty.
like a world-renowned eventing center. Like this is where like a lot of the jumping competitions are held. Yeah.
Well, it's
I-
funny. I feel like horse areas are either like trashy
yeah.
or bougie.
The one that we went to on the our long weekend for August, the first weekend of August, was a trashy horse place.
Oh,
It was horrible. Yeah.
Are you a horse girl? You kind of give me that
Ish.
energy. Okay.
Not real. No.
Okay.
No. I have a horse.
Okay.
But I'm not a horse girl.
is that
I
a
got
compliment
horse
though?
As an adult, I don't know.
I don't.
Because like there's
Yes and no.
So my best friend
You
was
give
a
me
horse,
horse girl
and it's like
energy.
yeah, there's like the horse girl at school where they've got like all their stuff in horses and
Yeah.
like sparkly. I'm not that.
Okay.
I have a Clydesdale, and I have not rode him in a very long time because
If you have a horse, you're a horse girl.
no. There's
Okay.
a different. There's a big.
There's a
difference.
personality
Yeah,
to
there's
it.
personality.
okay, I
am
need
not,
to-
I was a dog girl. I was the nerdy kid that literally read. I still have it. The CKC Breed Standard book that I would sit there and study and read and learn all about dogs. And then I also had a cat book, and I learned all about cats.
Nice.
Yeah, and so
That was me.
Yeah.
That was weird.
yeah, I was that kid. And then I had friends call me Bon Jovi Wagtail.
Bon Jovi?
Bon Jovi Wagtail.
I'm gonna call you that
Nice.
forever
no,
now.
please don't.
Bon
As
Well, you
she,
told us,
as she
so.
tells
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah,
world.
Yeah.
yeah.
just told us
But
all.
yeah, I was in juniors, so I was a dog kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And you showed cockers for your parents?
No, I did not.
What was your junior
What'd you show
dog?
then?
English setters,
Oh.
whippets, flat coats, Goldens, standard wire hair dachshunds.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, Newfie. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
haven't-
you say Newfie as the short end, but then Newfoundland.
Newfoundland, yeah.
Interesting.
I don't understand. I had a Newfie breeder be like, yeah, it's Newfoundland. I'm like,
Okay.
You're like, I guess that's the way I'm saying it now.
Like everybody pronounces Samoyed about 70 different ways.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
see, I was always like, we were always, I swear,
I think it's Samoyed.
yeah,
That's what I've been.
Samoyed is how
Yeah.
I've always said it. So then the first time I heard like them say on like
Samoyed.
Westminster
It is
or
Samoyed number 75.
Yeah.
yes, exactly, and I was like, what the fuck, what, you know?
Been saying that wrong all my life.
Well, same thing for, I feel like when we started at PetSmart, it was, we would say Keeshawns.
Yeah.
Keisha,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Instead of,
Keyshawn.
yeah.
Yeah, or
And-
Kaysen.
Keshondon.
Yeah.
I've also heard
Keysondon.
Kaysen.
Yeah.
Like, oh, come on, people. Just pronounce the damn names right.
Well, what about that
Lundahan?
Norwegian No,
Lundahan?
not
Oh,
that
Lundahan.
one.
The other, it's like
they call them Quakers
Keiko
for
Kunjer
short.
or
Yeah.
something.
The cookie.
Yeah, I have no
Keiko
idea.
Kuku.
Kaku better? Kaku
Somebody help me.
Okay,
I'm
so
trying to
but
find this
I
stupid
went
picture.
up to Washington,
What?
up to the Puyallup show,
Yeah.
and they have a guy who MCs the breed ring,
Yeah.
and they said he's like severely autistic, but
Okay.
he has everything memorized, and he has every breed that comes in the ring just off the top
Wow.
of his head. He gives a little bio about the dog,
Wow.
the way what they were bred for, and I thought it was epically amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
cool.
sick.
That sounds
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
really cool.
You're like,
I would
why
have been
am I
that
not?
kid.
What?
Why
in
am
high
I
school.
not that
Like,
kind of
I can go to-
autistic?
I could be the announcer for Westminster.
Yeah.
I could have.
I would like to be that autistic, not the anxiety autistic. Thank you. I'll trade.
Luck of the draw, you know?
Yeah.
Thanks. I do have a good memory, but I just don't know how to pronounce all the names
Yeah.
properly.
I have a very weird, insane memory. It's very odd sometimes.
okay, well then, so
So then, do you agree with me that you should have a photographic memory?
as a
Like, do you think it's a good
superpower.
thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing, but
See,
it's also
Nathan?
weird.
It's
because-
also
It is
weird.
weird.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that time that we did this and blah 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 like 10 years ago, and my husband's like, no.
Okay, I gotta
Okay,
get.
so we
okay.
married
Gotta
the
do
same
backstory,
person
though.
then?
What?
I seen like this documentary of this woman that has like
He's
she
gotta defend
really
himself.
has
Okay.
photographic memory, right? And
Yeah,
she's-
like the
she's-
condition.
she doesn't speak to her siblings, her sisters, or she doesn't speak to her parents because like she remembers every little thing they ever done that made her mad,
Oh.
and she can never
I'm not
forget
li-
it.
I remember things, but I'm not like that. No.
Well, I think too, because I remember seeing it too, and it was like I think.
Also in my
she
mind, I was
said-
like, just get over it.
Yeah.
No.
yeah.
But so I think
Maybe
what
you should
she
go to therapy.
Yeah.
So I think what she said was that she has a hard time. I think she can't understand other people's point of view. So like, if somebody like her boyfriend bought her flowers and she had already told him previously, I don't like that flower, or this is my favorite flower, and he didn't buy that. Then in her mind, she was like, I told him he doesn't remember. He doesn't care. He's
Oh.
not.
Sounds like a
He doesn't
bitch.
listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
so-
say I would never do that to
Yeah,
Aaron.
so I
'cause
think
he'd be
that's-
like what.
What's
He'd
your
be like,
favorite
"Yeah,
flower?
My favorite flower?
No, now that we're in it.
You
You're
don't
like,
have
I'll
one?
I'll
Look at
start.
me.
Hibiscus is my favorite.
Oh yeah.
You start.
Hibiscus? I say hibiscus.
I say hibiscus.
Hibiscus.
Whatever.
You like
Hibis-
hibiscus drink?
Hibiscus.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
Jamaica, right?
There's
Yeah.
hibiscus drink.
Hibiscus,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like a Mexican thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Starbucks
actually
has a
rummy.
refresher too.
Yeah, they
Hibiscus
have-
refresher.
Huh.
Delicious.
It's good as floral, yeah.
Yeah.
They have them in
Well,
Hawaii
you-
too.
Have you ever had horchata?
Nope.
I like
That's
how
good too.
Does Canada have good Mexican food?
Yes.
Good.
Depending, like. It's,
Hold on.
Okay. No. So.
Whoa.
So okay. So we actually have a few amazing Mexican communities, and there's actually
okay.
this really like it's this tiny little restaurant. Like it's not even a restaurant; it's like a takeout that a lot of people in Saskatoon don't even know about. But one of my friends is like she's like find the most amazing food, but like not. It doesn't have to be like high cuisine. It's just really good fucking food.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's like, you got to come, and we all went, and it was delicious. And yeah, it's really really good, and it's very authentic Mexican. But it is owned by Mexicans, and nobody speaks English.
Oh,
One
okay.
person.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
that's
approve.
that's
Yeah.
like
I'll
almost every
Legit.
restaurant in
Yeah.
California. If you go to a Japanese restaurant in California, the guys in the back who are doing the cooking,
Mexican.
Mexican usually.
Yeah, they pretty much do all.
Yeah.
You go to Denny's, they're Mexican. You go anywhere.
Yeah.
Jack of
It's
all
because we're
trades.
great at cooking, except
Yeah.
me. Well, I'm horrible.
I am also terrible at cooking. I am very spoiled. My husband does most of the cooking.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
What a man.
Yeah. He's home.
He wakes up, drinks 25 cups of coffee,
Yeah.
makes a stack of flapjacks.
Yeah. One time,
Flapjacks.
I asked him once. I'm
It's a
like,
Canadian thing,
pancakes?
right? I don't know.
Are those
Flapjacks?
pancakes?
What do Canadians do? How do you say pancakes?
Oh, we could
pancakes.
They're
Oh.
pancakes.
They're just pancakes.
Where'd you get
Pancakes.
flapjacks
Yeah, I don't
I was
from?
hoping it'd be something whimsical, like
No.
flapper cakes or something like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
no. Just pancakes.
Just pancakes.
He's really sad now.
We went to he wanted to go to International House of Pancakes once. He's like, I just really want to go to an IHOP. So we went. I'm like, oh God, why are we going here? It was the worst.
Those aren't even
food.
good pancakes.
I know, but he's like, no, I just have to say I've been to an IHOP. I'm like, okay. He also has a thing where like every place we travel, he has to have McDonald's. He has to have McDonald's in international places.
I
They
would
have
agree with
different,
that.
Yeah.
but they have different
They
menu
have different
items.
menu
so you have
items.
to try them out.
Yeah.
In Hawaii, they do
Spam,
and
and,
spam
rice.
and rice.
And eggs.
Oh, jeez.
Right?
You're not a spam girl?
No, I'm only a spam girl when it is cooked on the smoker in a pineapple sauce.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Wow,
Really
that
good.
does sound super
spam
good.
masubis.
Yeah,
So
Spam
good.
masubi.
Oh, wait, we need to circle back though because you should try horchata. It's super
What is
good.
horchata?
It's super good.
It's a rice. It's made out of rice, right? It's like a rice drink, but it's sweet. And it's like got cinnamon.
Do you know
right?
about it? Like, you tell us about it.
Do you know
no,
about it?
I mean,
no,
I've drank
this
a lot.
Mexican guy does not know
You
about
are the
horchata.
It's rice water. So you like soak the rice and it releases all the
See?
stuff, and then
You know.
and then you sift all the rice out. And you add cinnamon. I think a little bit of vanilla. So sometimes it like settles at the bottom, so you kind of have to like shake it. But it's
so good.
Oh my
It's
God.
so
that
good.
sounds
I do
good.
know
Some
enough
ice.
about it to
Yeah.
explain, I guess.
Yeah, I was like,
There
I don't know
sounds
the
really, really
process.
You're
good.
Mexican.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
really good. So, but does it have like the carbs in it?
Yeah.
Like you're eating
yeah.
rice?
Does it have the
Probably.
carbs? Oh.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I would assume
Mexican food is a lot of things, but it's not. I
Not
don't think
healthy.
it's that.
If-
I don't think it's
yeah.
known for
There's a lot of
healthiness,
vegetables
right?
If I only
inside your
could
burrito.
pick- yeah, if I had to like live off a cuisine for the rest of my life, it would be Mexican and Indian food.
Oh my God.
Same.
Indian food
That is the
so
exact
good.
thing.
Yeah.
The only one I would interchange maybe is Thai food sometimes.
Oh yeah, Thai food's also really
Yeah.
damn good.
So the
Yeah.
best piece of food item I ever had was a super burrito from this. It was from a little food truck. It was in Union City. It sounds like an Oakland thing, but like this little food truck was in Union City, and it was Thai Mexican fusion,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was a pork belly super burrito.
No, I thought it was Korean.
Oh yeah, it's Korean.
Korean and
So it was
Mexican.
Korean and Mexican mix, and it was the most delicious.
It had like kimchi in it and pork belly.
Oh, God, that sounds good.
It
and
was
Okay.
pico de gallo, and it was
Yeah.
You guys, I'm really hungry.
I'm so hungry.
I
Not
had 2
help-
carrot sticks today and
Yeah,
I know.
some cashews
I had a
and
banana.
ham.
I had half a bag of Cheez-Its.
yeah.
I had
So-
a sushi burrito
Ooh.
with
Ooh,
Nadia,
that's
and Nadia finds all the most amazing places in Toronto to
Nice.
eat. So whenever I go to her house, like we literally like sit on her couch and disassociate and just eat
Yeah.
food and like play
Nice.
on our phones
Those-
and send each other TikToks.
Those are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While you're
Yeah.
sitting
That's
next to
the
each other.
best
Yeah,
hangout.
exactly. And then nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice when
That's
you
a
can do
good
that with somebody.
hangout.
Yeah.
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 That's what me and Katie do a lot of the time, and like, I think if it was like maybe olden times, people would be like they sucked,
Mm.
but we're just
Olden
comfortable around
times.
each other, and we
Olden
don't have to
times.
speak. We just like
Yeah.
look at this meme.
Yeah. That's the same with
And
me
then
and my
that's it.
husband.
It's a form of
yeah.
love.
Yeah. We've been together for 23 years.
Wow.
So
Congratulations.
thank you. He's lovely. I would have sex with him anytime.
I heard he's really
Oh my
hot.
God.
He's very hot.
I
He's-
know. I
his
need.
nickname
I
Oh,
want to
we
meet
need a
him. Yeah.
One,
I don't even think I've seen a picture.
He
Oh,
does
probably.
not like getting photos taken.
No.
Neither do I.
Because
So-
when you
Damn
say he's hot, I look
handsome
at Juan. I'm
men.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a hot husband.
Who said he was hot? Was it Nadia?
Oh
No,
yeah,
who
probably.
was it? Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
She's like,
Um,
yeah, no, she said Joey's husband's hot.
Mm-hmm.
He was literally known as hot husband by a friend of mine. She totally objectified him. She's like, he was like, my
Nice.
name's Aaron. She's like, I don't care. Okey-dokey.
That's so funny.
Aaron.
Let Nathan look first and see if he agrees.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is him with Thor Bjornsson. The
Oh
mountain.
yeah.
The mountain.
Yeah,
from,
he is an
Game of
attractive
Thrones.
dude. Is he?
Yeah.
He's tall, huh? Because the
He's
mountain's
6'4".
huge.
Ooh, 6'4".
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
Ooh.
see.
I know. Let us judge.
So he's that one.
Oh.
That's the kind of white
he
guy Katie
is.
likes. You know, Katie is
Yeah.
actually into white dudes.
Yeah.
I am. Yeah.
So
Me
I
too.
I always
it
thought I was gonna
pisses
marry a white
me
man.
off. Because I mean, some people see me white guy and some people don't, but I'm like,
I don't see you as a white guy, but I love you. And I think you're the most attractive man in the world.
stay away from her husband, okay?
I always wanted to. I was like, I'm going to end up with the white guy one day. Hopefully, and never thought it would happen. And then I met Ronnie, and I was like,
Oh,
score,
yes.
score.
Yes.
Him with
They're
the full
crazy.
beard.
Aww,
Yeah.
that's
Was
such a
that-
cute
I
photo.
agree.
Yeah, it was
He
a
is.
friend's wedding in Mexico.
Handsome husband, yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah,
Very
he's
handsome.
he's pretty fucking awesome. Yeah.
What does he do?
He's a machinist.
Oh.
So manly.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
weird.
but is he like one of the best groomers in your country?
No, but he's
Yeah, see?
he's the
See,
like
he
he's
has
the best
his own-
machinist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't think so, but yeah.
He has his own things.
Yes, and when sometimes he's had to like, very few times he's had to like come get me at to stop by with like his work coveralls on, like that are the most like they're just like these shapeless things. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, I could literally mount you.
Now that's love.
He looks amazing in coveralls and in a suit. Like he can do the whole thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Versatile. We like
Yeah,
that.
it's
We
very
like
versatile.
that.
Yeah,
Nice.
there's a James Bond theme at Groomania this year for their party.
Oh.
I'm like, you're renting a suit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
A bat suit?
no, just a suit.
Oh.
It's James Bond.
James Bond.
Yeah.
I don't know why you thought
Where's
Batman.
Batman coming from?
What happened?
That's me. I'm Batman.
Did it stop?
Oh,
when?
no.
Oh, well, we have audio. So.
Ruh-roh.
That one's still recording. I can see the red light on it.
Okay, so it's restarted.
Sorry, guys, you have one view for a while.
Sadly, you have to look at
Technical
Jovi's on it.
difficulty.
You're on
Yeah.
both sides.
You're
so-
on
Like
both.
picking my nose and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah, there'll
Juan
be no
usually edits
cutting
that out.
away.
Yeah, when we do things that we don't want to be seen.
I always have a thing. It's like if I see somebody driving and picking their nose, I'm like, are they a dog groomer? Because they're probably a dog groomer because they're probably picking dog hair out of their nose on their way home.
Every
from work.
day on the way home from
Yeah.
work.
you see that video of what's her name picking her nose and then eating it?
Oh, Jojo Siwa.
Jojo Siwa.
In a car
so
with her
I don't
face
even
on it?
know what Jojo Siwa looks like.
Good.
Oh, right on.
Good.
No,
Good for
okay.
you.
No, the
Canadians are
thing
good
is-
people.
No, because my best friend's daughter loves Jojo Siwa. And I'm like, who the fuck is Jojo Siwa?
So the only reason you would know it was her is because her car is literally covered with her face, and Jojo Siwa is in huge, like metallic letters on the side.
She's like a kid's lover singing. Like,
she used
yeah.
to be, but now
Oh.
she's a bad girl.
Now she's a
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
girl.
she
Yeah.
was.
She's actually
course,
she's
my
actually
Goes
done
and
something.
eats it.
She actually she reinvented herself unlike anybody ever before. She's done it more extreme and more better than anybody.
More better.
That's what
More
that's
betterer.
what she says at least.
That's what she says. So,
She invented gay
She's
pop, apparently.
original.
Yeah.
oh, she invented
Yeah,
gay
that's
pop.
what she said.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So Madonna or
Bold
Cher
statements.
had nothing
Nothing.
to do with that
No.
at all.
No.
Bold statements.
Yes.
Her best dance move is the stomp. I feel
Oh,
like.
that's the new one.
Oh, I don't even know what that. I don't even.
Don't even-
I
don't
know
even-
No,
nothing.
don't look her up
even
'cause
look
it's
it
gonna
up.
ruin your
Don't give her the
algorithm.
views.
Yeah.
It's going to
Don't-
ruin your
Gonna ruin-
algorithm.
The
It's funny,
only, the only JoJo Siwa stuff I get in my algorithm is just trolling her.
Oh.
So I was like, does she have any real fans? Because the only shit I get is just trolling her. But I feel like she does have real fans.
Well, she has to, right?
Well, Lennon loves JoJo Siwa, so
Yeah.
that's.
Well, I think you said
Ellie
your dog.
likes-
Yeah, Ellie loves JoJo Siwa.
We
but-
started listening to her music ironically, and now it's on our shower playlist, and we listen to it every morning.
Oh no.
Karma's a Bitch is the first
you,
song.
You listen
Karma's
to
a
music while you're
bitch.
in the shower?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. See, I don't do that. My husband does every once in a while, but I don't do that. But I'm also like fast shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a fast shower unless I get the chance to like have a quiet moment. Like
Yeah.
if I take a late shower and Ellie's not going to interrupt it, then I'll put on like spa music.
I'm also like a.
Call it whale music.
I've never actually asked my husband because I don't care. I'm like a. I don't shower a lot.
Oh yeah.
Neither do I.
But you
So
go to the
I'm
gym every day and
not-
you don't shower?
Well, I rinse, but not like shower.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Nathan's an everydayer. He has to.
No, my husband's like he could shower twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
Nathan's
Yeah.
same. He could take multiple
Why?
showers.
Yeah, but he probably likes it, right? I when Katie has
That
a bit
you
of
don't
a
I was gonna
shower.
say. I was
That
gonna
you
say.
don't
I thought you
shower.
meant the shower. I'm like, well, he doesn't. He told me he doesn't masturbate in the shower, so I thought.
no
Weird.
when Katie has a little bit of a funk on her. Like,
I'm assuming he's
extra,
fine
yeah.
with it because he's never said anything else. So
He'll literally just get in there and be like, "Yeah, that's That's good.
Okay, he
That's
doesn't
good
do that.
stuff.
He doesn't do that.
When it's
I
too
told
much,
Ronnie to
it's
shower.
got to be just
It's gotta be
right. It
just
can't be too
balance.
much.
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah, it can't be too much. But
If-
I'm the same. I'm not like
Yeah.
I'm not an everydayer. I will get in and like rinse off sometimes, but
Yeah, if I have been like at a grooming competition and I
Juan's like,
haven't had time to
"Ugh."
shower, and like right before I leave, and if I come back from flying all day, he'll tell me you need to have a shower, and I'm like, yes, I can tell because I also can smell myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the time, like during the week, he doesn't say anything. He's just like, I can't believe like you don't feel like you want to have a shower. I'm like, I can't believe you feel like you need to shower every
Yeah.
single day. So,
So you
You're just gonna
have
get
a
dirty
shower,
again.
not take a shower.
well, take a shower.
Okay.
Same thing.
No, you said have, and I was
Oh,
like,
it's
oh.
have
was
to
like,
shower.
oh.
Have to
have
shower.
to shower.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Maybe
yeah.
it's a Canadian thing.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
Mhm.
I like will have,
Have a
a quick
shower.
a quick rinse.
Yeah.
But like enough to just wipe the layer of sweat off
Mhm.
from the gym, and then I'm at work all day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and
rinse,
at work,
no
you're
soap.
just getting dirty.
No soap.
anyways.
I don't use soap.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you
use
have like a
soap.
very clean diet?
I'm a dog groomer. I'm a competitive
But I
groomer.
heard that if you eat
Yes.
like well, you don't like
Well, why no
have body
soap?
odor.
You kind of threw me for a loop.
I
What is
don't.
it?
I don't use soap because it's why? Why do you need to use soap? There's so much. So okay. There's so much. We're
Yeah,
gonna go
let's
down.
get into
We're gonna
it.
go
Let's
down.
get into
Yeah. Tell us.
There's
We're ready.
so much shit and so many different products. If I use soap, it's like homemade soap. I like goat's milk soap or like
Oh, because you get breakout or something?
no, but
She
I
just-
just don't feel like you don't need to like wipe
Chemically
all those oils off of your body unless like you have a reason for it, like a good reason. Like if you just need to rinse, you're fine. Like I wash my face with water. Like I
And it's beautiful.
Thank you. I clean my lashes because I have lashes, but other than that, like I wash my face with water. I barely use moisturizer, and I never use soap on my body.
Do you use deodorant?
I use a natural deodorant. I don't
Okay.
use antiperspirant unless I'm at a grooming competition. But other than that, it's like literally made of coconut oil, baking soda, essential oils, and arrowroot powder.
Wow.
Well, yeah, I've never
Well,
been like
coconut
Jovi
oil is, like-
Stinky.
No,
Yeah.
never.
Never. You've always.
You always, I mean, I would say like, yeah, I think it's working for you because I
Thanks.
mean, number one, no, I don't see a single wrinkle.
Thank you. It's also
and
called Botox.
good to
I need
know.
to get a retouch.
Fucking
but
love
yeah,
it
no,
so
I mean,
much.
I've never.
Yeah, it's coming back.
I know. I got all these.
I've
like,
never
right here.
looked at you and thought like anything less than
Thank you.
clean.
How old
so.
are you?
I'm 42.
You are gorgeous.
Thank
Mm-hmm.
you. Thank
you
you.
are gorgeous.
Thank you very much.
It's all that working out,
Yeah.
keeping you young.
Yeah.
I know.
And then my husband's this beautiful silver fox, and I'm like, he's like, oh my god, my beard's getting so gray. I'm like, yes.
See, I like it. Because Nathan's doing the same thing, and he's
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't know, I want to diet.
No,
it
don't
makes me
diet.
uncomfortable.
Women love it.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
The perfect touch of gray.
Yes.
Ronnie won't let me
They
color
actually
my
s-
hair.
No,
I love it.
Yeah,
But
I
I-
love it. Don't. Yeah, he's like really silver here, and it's silver into his beard. And then every once, like, he looks amazing, clean shaven or with a full beard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you love him.
Oh, I love him so much. Yeah, he is my absolute best friend. And I still, to this day, wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so lucky that I have him in my life.
so sweet.
We have an amazing relationship. And the fact
Because
that
you're
like,
gone half the time.
well, but before I competed this hard, like which has only been like 2.5 years that I've been competing this hard, still like, yeah, I have a really hard time being away from him. I wish he could come with me to
Yeah.
all the shows, but he would just be walking around. But just to have him here, like,
You'd probably be
Yeah.
getting hit on.
oh yeah, he'd be getting hit on.
Keep Victor away from him.
Yeah. There was one, I think it was Pasadena. Victor was like, "Get out of here! You're distracting all the Spanish guys that I'm trying to hit on with your ass." I'm like, sorry.
Say sorry again.
Sorry.
No, that's really sweet. Because that's,
Yeah,
I mean,
he is. He's, oh, yeah.
I think if I
Yeah.
didn't go to competitions, Nathan would never go.
Honestly, like, because I will fully admit, I have listened to every single one of your guys' podcasts, which is great because half the
Thank
time
you.
I'm like, I'm
Fist
at
bump.
I'm at work and I'm like, oh my God, like I wish you guys would have live commentary. You'd be like, yeah, like I agree, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But your guys' relationship is very similar to ours. Mine
Oh,
is.
I was thinking that too. You know, actually, when you were saying all that, I was thinking, Katie, we should, when this is done, we should
Yeah.
Go back to the room.
go back to the room
Well, it
for a
was-
Go
minute.
back to the room.
It was funny because we
So
we
romantic.
had two. We have a room, and then like Kat said, her and the kids have
Yeah.
their room, and we went and checked them
Apprentices.
out, and we checked out the one room, and then we went and checked out our room, and we get up there, and we have like a really pretty view from our room, and I was like, it's perfect for sitting in the window and getting a blowjob.
Yeah.
And while you look out at the view, and then
Yeah, but you know what? It's all talk.
well, it hasn't happened
all
yet
talk.
because it was busy.
Yeah.
We've been busy.
It's all talk.
We did have sex in the tub
And then the
last
receipts.
night,
Oh, there you go.
Maybe
Oh,
after the
the
party
tubs are
tonight,
huge.
nice
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
nice and loose.
So is it a jacuzzi tub at least?
No,
No,
it's
but
just
they're
a tub.
big.
No,
It's like a
it's
It's
garden.
big. It's like
Huge.
a
I was gonna say,
like 4 people can sit in there.
Okay, because
Or
we
me.
like
No, it's big.
No, like
Yeah, I was
Two-
playing in it, and my whole body could
Yeah.
be submerged.
Wow.
That's how big
I've
it is.
never been fully submerged in a bathtub.
My husband
knees
is
are
also
up.
Come to our
never
room.
been-
Check it
My
out.
chest.
My
Come to our
husband
room. You
has
can take a
also
bath.
never been fully submerged in a bathtub. He's too tall.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I'm
gra-
6'4" too. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, granted, my legs were like bent, but I was like,
You're 6'4".
Mhm.
That's like really big for like a Mexican dude too, huh?
Mhm.
Are you taller than your mom and your dad?
Yeah.
Aaron's taller than his mom and his
Where
dad.
does the height come
Yeah.
from? Is it just like that's so trippy, right?
I drink a lot of milk.
Genetics are weird.
You know
I
what
drink a
though?
lot.
You drink a lot of milk. I love
Mhm.
milk.
I
Me
hate
too.
Chocolate
hate
milk.
milk.
My
My
husband
aunt-
eats milk. Oh,
my
I love
aunt-
milk.
I
Give
love
me some
milk.
cow boob.
Yeah.
My aunt had 2 boys, my cousins, and they're both like huge.
Mhm.
They both played football. They were just huge. They were younger than me, but huger than me.
Yeah, they're tall,
And
buff.
I asked when we had our
handsome,
kids,
yeah.
I asked my
Not
aunt.
the one
I
he was
said, well, why
FaceTiming
are
with
they?
yesterday.
I was like, why are they so buff? Or why are they so big and buff? Like, what do you do? Like, they were like teenagers at the time. And she goes, oh, they drink a gallon of milk a day.
Oh my God.
I'm like, oh shit,
That's
no
a lot
wonder
of
you
milk.
grow a fucking
the
cow.
hormones.
Yeah.
Of course, it's gonna grow a teenage boy
Yeah.
huge, you know.
We have it's a raw milk dealer that comes and brings
oh,
milk
a dealer, hey?
Well, because raw milk
That's
is
the most
illegal in
Canadian
Canada.
thing I've ever heard.
What it is?
Raw
In
milk,
America too, isn't it?
yeah, like you can get fined like $25,000
Wow.
if you're transporting it. Like if you take it off of your property, you can have it. You can make cheese. You can do whatever you want with it. But as soon as you take it off your property or try and sell it, it is very illegal for the most bullshit reasons ever. But she brings us milk, and my husband won't touch it. And I'm like, this is the best.
My mom collects the top,
Yeah,
the
you
film,
make-
and then she
yeah,
puts it on toast.
Yeah, and you make cream or like you make butter, and
This is gagging.
Yeah, it's
See,
gross.
I'm a dairy person.
I'm
I
such a
love
dairy person.
Just
Yeah.
give me that
I like
titty,
butter and
that
cheese.
cow teat.
Does
I
it-
like milk. I like
Okay,
cheese.
so
I like.
I don't experience this, but does it bother you with pooping? Like, do you find that you get? Because I
No.
know people that are like, I can't eat a lot of dairy because I won't shit for 3 days. I'm like, that's not a problem.
I'm an everyday pooper.
Yeah, me too.
It's the opposite for me. I was
Yeah.
lactose intolerant, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
lactose
If I have a lot of
Yeah.
cheese,
It's
I have to
like-
find a bathroom like
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Within 30 minutes.
Cheese is like my favorite snack.
love
I could
cheese
just like
so
eat
much.
cheese.
I had a dog. I'd give him a piece of cheese, and he would instantly start farting.
like swallow and fart.
Yeah, he would swallow, and then just within a couple minutes, he's like farting. I'm like,
Yeah.
but he loved it.
Yeah, we gave it to him anyways. Stinky farts.
My groomer said she's getting a cocker. Okay, never mind. She's good. She's like, the cocker has pee all over her bum. And then I saw it like 20 minutes later. I'm like, oh shit. And she's like, it's okay. She's already bathed and almost dried. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
nice.
That's the best feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have any? We want to ask anything more? Or
Oh well,
what
we
do you
do.
think?
We did. We totally bypassed our regular daily question. Do we, if we want to do it
Yeah,
before we
let's do
close
it.
out?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
So you
normally-
answer first. You answer first.
I have to answer first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have you answer
Oh,
first.
pressure.
What is the greatest accomplishment of your life?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jesus. That's, do I have to answer first? Because I have to think. That's like on
Okay,
the
I'll go.
spot.
I know Nathan
I'll go.
knows.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Marrying my wife.
Aww.
My
And having
wife.
my
My
wife.
wife.
Yep.
Uh,
And then yeah.
I would say the same, yeah. Well, because I think that for us, that was like the catalyst for everything, right?
Yeah.
Because we had 2 kids, like our love has been, and where we are in our careers and our lives and all of that has been because we're a
Yeah.
couple. So
Yeah.
I think that, I agree, Nathan. The greatest accomplishment in my life is you.
That's why I said it first, because if she said anything else, I'd be fucking pissed. I'm just joking.
Although my body making and building 2 children was
Yeah.
pretty incredible.
I was gonna
Yeah, that
say,
was incredible.
I was gonna say having my daughter.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Having
I was
your
like, they're
daughter.
going to say they're kids. And we were like, I'm sorry, but I don't like children.
Oh, that's
so-
okay. That's okay. We still
They're
love
not,
you anyways.
they're not made for everyone.
No,
They're not made for everybody.
They're not.
Somebody's got to have them. I took the plunge.
The
I did
older
it.
I get, the less I want them.
I have not wanted children since geez, I think the first time I told my mom I didn't want kids was probably when I was 13, and she's like, I believe you. And
Some people know.
She was 100% like, so some people's parents, like, they pressure them into having kids, and it's like, my mom was like, nope, that's fine. I think that's a great idea, blah, blah, blah. We were bad kids, so I'm like, I'm not producing a hell child, because there was 5 of us.
Yeah.
And and then when I started dating my husband, like, we were best friends first, but he knew I didn't want kids. But like 2 years in, he's like, I think I might want kids. I'm like, okay, so I'm not changing my mind.
Yeah.
So we need to deal with this.
It's important.
Yeah.
I do think it's something
Yeah.
that, like, you have to have the same viewpoint
Yes.
on it, or it will, like,
Drive
it could
you
break
apart.
a relationship.
Yeah, and then so he went and thought about it, and I said, like, give it some time, think about it, and then get back to me,
Fair,
because
yeah.
we can't continue this relationship if
Dang, were
want
you
kids.
freaked out?
I was like, oh no, because I loved him.
Yeah.
And then, he's like, no, I don't want kids. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. And he's never looked back. And he's like, you know how, I'm sure, because you guys are parents, especially you two being moms, but like when people hear children crying, they're like, oh. I'm like, that's the worst sound ever. On our way down here, there was a child, like a baby, screaming in a car. And he was like, wah, wah, for like 20 minutes because we were stopped walking dogs. I'm like, I would not be alive anymore.
So Nathan is really good at listening to crying. I cannot.
Oh,
It's like nails
yeah.
on a chalkboard. When even my own children, I love my children so much, but when they were babies, if I couldn't get them to stop crying almost immediately, it like I would like be in tears, and I would be like, take these children,
Yeah.
because like I cannot. Like my
Well, I think
brain
it's like
is
in
just
your
no.
I think it's in your
Yeah.
body to like to like that sound.
Want to smother the sound?
No, I mean that sound is just like it. That's what it does to me. It just like
Well, it's the same thing with
I can
dogs.
rationalize like, okay, it's
Yeah.
a dumb baby.
It's the same thing with dogs, though, right? When you get like that dog that's just like screaming,
Oh,
and you're
yeah.
just like,
I don't like barking dogs
"Stop."
at all. I don't like
So-
the sound of barking dogs.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't do. Like if I'm.
Maybe it's like a sensory thing too.
I think so, because we're all a
Yeah.
little special.
Yeah, exactly. We're dog groomers. We are a special crowd.
Because
Yeah.
like if I'm
Definitely.
out at the grocery store and there's like somebody pushing like their stroller and the baby's just screaming and they're ignoring it and shopping, I'm like, I'm gonna pick up your kid.
Yeah.
If you don't pick up that kid and like
Kill it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Something.
There are moments where Ellie's like throwing a fit and stuff, and I really wanted to just
Yeah.
like go to sleep. You have school tomorrow.
There was a book, Go to Fuck to Sleep.
Go to
Remember?
Fuck to
Go to
Sleep,
Fuck to
read by
Sleep.
Go
Samuel
to
L.
Fuck to
Jackson.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I keep saying that about Lumi. I'm gonna change his registered name to Shut the Fuck Up, Lumi.
That's like Patrick. Oh man, he's so loud. And he's also
Patrick?
Patrick is the Welsh, my Welsh that I competed with. And then Hennessy's the one that Nadia competed with and beat me. It's okay.
Is she
Never
getting
let her
best
bark
all
again.
around, you think?
Yeah,
Depends
yeah.
on what happens in here.
Oh, that's true. It
Yeah.
depends on
Yeah.
poodle.
But yeah, Patrick
point.
barks like crazy, and oh my god.
Wait, but Juan didn't answer the
Oh, yeah.
question.
Oh, I didn't answer it.
You didn't
either.
either.
Oh, okay, what's yours?
Sidetracked.
Kat said her kids, her daughter. Yeah.
I think for me, probably coming out was very important for me in my life. I grew up with a very religious family. My grandma's brother was a priest.
Oh,
So
wow.
like everybody grew up like in the church.
Yeah.
All my relatives were super religious as well. So I just never thought it would be possible for me to actually come out and like live
Be
my life the way I
supported.
Yeah.
wanted. Like I like convinced myself that I'm getting emotional. I convinced myself that I was gonna like marry a woman and I was gonna just like do the
Live
thing.
your
Oh,
life
yeah.
the way
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
they wanted you
Yeah,
to.
I remember my first boyfriend. I told him like, I'm gonna marry a woman. Like we can be friends and we can like maybe go like on a trips here and there, but like I have to. And then I met Ronnie, and I never thought I would like actually like find the courage to like come out and get married and like have my family. And my family came to our wedding, and that it like changed my life forever.
Oh,
and I love that. Yeah.
Beautiful.
You're gonna make me
And that
cry.
gave you like
Jeez, that gave me
the
goosebumps. Wow.
courage.
Sad.
We
Thank
just
you.
want you to be.
Wow.
I'm glad that you had the courage to
Yeah.
be happy and to like
Yeah.
do that for you, knowing that it could have potentially not gone the way that
Yeah.
you had
Yeah.
hoped. So I'm grateful that it went that way. And
Yeah,
that
me
I
too.
still love you. So you were the first then to come out.
I
'cause
was
your
the first in my
sister
family
is
to-
also a lesbian.
Okay,
Right?
What
so
happened
you-
though?
yeah.
Did they did all the family members were like, okay?
Well, I mean, I thought I was butching it up. So I thought
They knew?
I had people fooled. And like when I told my mom, she was like, well, yeah, but like, yeah, we know. And I
And
was
you're
like,
like,
well, then you
"What?"
should have fucking told me.
You're like,
'cause they
good
would've-
Lord, I've been like dealing with all this trauma in my head that
Yeah.
I didn't even have to like deal with.
Yeah,
That's
but
so
like
sweet.
everybody like was so accepting, and it
That's
was
so
just like I
sweet.
wish I would have done it earlier.
Yeah.
What about the
But
priest
I just
uncle?
wasn't ready. I mean, I never came out to officially to like my family in Mexico, so I haven't been
Oh, they're
down
in
there since I
Mexico
was
anyways,
like 14.
whatever.
So
Okay, yeah,
you know.
different.
So
So
like
my-
everyone on Facebook
Yeah.
knows. And
Aw.
Yeah.
My mom tried to convince me I was gay. She's like, "Are you sure?"
It's funny,
Are you
yeah.
sure?
Kat's family's the opposite. She's
sure?
like, "Are you sure you're not a lesbian? You really? I think you should really be with a
My
woman."
mom's like,
Yeah.
you should try.
you should try it.
You should
I
try
mean,
it,
you
yeah.
don't know until you try.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's family members that thought I was lesbian, but I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I'm bi, so it's half right.
Yeah.
But whatever.
You're
But
like, I love that dick though.
yeah, I do.
Same Z's.
Yeah, like I have a friend who's like realized that like she's married, happily married,
Right.
but she is a lesbian married to a man, but she absolutely loves her man. He also has a baby arm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, I was like, wait, what? Oh.
Yeah. And he's awesome, and she loves him very much. But another friend of mine, she also has realized that she's bi, and it's really cute watching them go through their like realizations. I'm like, yeah, yeah, and but she's a lesbian that loves her husband very
Well,
much.
I
Okay.
think
And
they
loves to have
a-
sex with him, but she has no desire to be with any other man ever again. If anything ever happened to him, she would definitely be like
Lesbian.
seeking out some tacos,
Well, so
big time.
I can't remember what's the word for it, right? Because they say that there's people that like fall in love with like they don't consider
It's the
themselves
person.
straight
Yeah.
or gay, or it's just
It's
like
the person.
soul.
That's pansexual.
That's yeah. I was gonna say, and I actually kind of like that
Yeah.
because I like. I don't love all men, right?
Me neither,
I mean,
yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? I'm not just like, that's a dick so hot. So, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
for me, personality is like number one.
Yeah.
Like, I always tell people, like, the thing I fell in love with first for Nathan was like his humor. I
Yeah.
think he's so funny. And like, because we'll be like watching something and he'll be like, everybody thinks that guy's so ugly, like an actor. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head.
You're gonna say him.
No.
That's so mean.
No, and I'll,
He's right
I'll be,
here.
because I'll be like, oh my God, they're so funny. I love them so much. And then he's like, yeah, but everybody thinks they're ugly. And I'm like,
I
no,
don't
he's hot
care.
to me.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
hot. He makes me fucking laugh. Hot.
Okay, but
Yeah.
wait. What about you, though?
What
You didn't
about-
answer yet.
Your greatest
Oh my
accomplishment.
God.
Oh,
We
yeah.
keep sidetracked.
Okay,
She
yeah.
likes side quests.
These
Oh,
are
side
important.
quests, yeah.
These have been important side
Yeah.
quests.
My husband. And I can say an accomplishment because I was totally attracted to him first. And I'm his second girlfriend, and he was clueless.
Like second ever?
Second ever girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
And he
Trapped
was
him.
very, very clueless.
Trapped.
And he knew I liked him, but I actually like told him that I liked him. My sister had a party, and I didn't know he was drunk, and I said, I'm like, I need to tell you this, like, I am really attracted to you, I really like you, and he was hammered.
He's like, do you remember?
Then did he give you the hammer?
Pretty much. And then the next day, he totally gaslighted the fuck out of me.
What?
And was like, you knew that I was drunk, and you knew that it wasn't going to
Oh my
go
God, you
anywhere
took
else, and blah, blah,
advantage of
blah.
him?
And I'm
No,
like,
I'm just kidding.
I was like, pardon me? And like, I have a temper, and I like tore a strip out of him. And then like left, and my really close friend at the time, I told her, I said, I don't think I can hang out with you guys anymore, because they were all super close friends. I said, because I cannot be around him. And then years ago, when I was when I was in high school, I dated this guy named Jose, and first of all, I really liked him, and then I asked him out, and he said no. And then, which whatever, it's fine. But then, because I'm a Scorpio and I'm a vindictive bitch,
I feel it.
when he asked me out later, I was like, no.
Good.
We eventually started dating. He was also a Scorpio, and we just like clashed the whole time. It was
Yeah.
terrible. But so when Aaron asked me out officially, he's like, are you going to do the same thing to me that you did to Jose?
Wait, so how did they happen? How did it get to that?
How did it get to that? Our friends tried to make it, super fun, and we were young, because we started dating, I think, when we were 19.
Oh, that's so
That's
cute.
Yeah,
cute.
like we've been together forever. And they're like, oh, yeah, let's the next day when everybody's hungover, all go out for coffee and make them sit beside each other. When I said, like, please tell me Aaron's not there. And my friend Sean was like, no, he's not. And then he fucking showed up.
Of course.
And then later on, that's
What good
when,
friends.
Yeah, and it was so uncomfortable. And they're all like, and then, oh, yeah, later on that night is when shit hit the fan.
Mm-hmm.
And then we became best friends. And then, yeah, we started dating.
And then you
So
trapped
how
him with your
long-
golden box.
Yeah.
How long after that original, like,
I'm not sure.
How long
I think
did
it
it
was
take?
Probably. Oh geez, because it was at a friend's birthday. It was a few months, I think. Yeah.
he was like, damn, I got to get back. I
He
fucked up.
realized
He's
his
like, I fucked up.
mishaps, and then one of our friends was actually like, "I think I'm gonna ask out Jovi," and he's like, "Don't you fucking dare!" And that's when he realized. He was like, "Wait a minute."
Oh, once the
Jealousy.
Oh, damn.
Jealousy
That's
is
what
a
Katie did.
powerful
Katie did
tool.
that shit to me.
Yeah.
She no, I was like,
Yes.
I used to go, not ghost her, but I would not answer the phone when we were first talking,
Mm-hmm.
and then she flipped the script and didn't answer my phone calls.
I did
and
that
suddenly,
too.
Yeah.
suddenly
Are you a
I'm like,
Scorpio?
I'm a Libra.
Oh, you're a Libra.
I'm
Okay.
I'm October 21st. So
Okay,
that's
you're
what,
very close. That's
a
why.
cusp.
That's
yeah.
why.
I'm,
Yes.
I'm a
yeah.
cusp. Yeah, a
Yeah.
Libra, Scorpio cusp.
I understand this now.
But yeah, because he would do that to me, and he would like, I was busy, you know, because I'd call him and he wouldn't answer. I was with my friends, you know, and so then I would just like turn off my phone. It took a while. It took
Yeah.
me a while to figure it out because he would make me so angry, because he was so nonchalant. He just like didn't care. He did care, but he was really good at pretending like he didn't.
You're
care.
young and you were stupid.
Yeah.
And you didn't realize what you had in front of you.
And
yeah.
so then
no,
you
I
did.
did. That I did, but that's just how I thought to
that's
do.
how he
yeah.
rolled.
That's how I
right?
was
Yeah.
like keep her in a state of like.
Oh,
Panic.
yeah. And then she's like,
It's not good. I'm not. It was very
it
not
was
good
not
thing
good
to
in
do.
the yeah. But then I would turn off my phone and like go like run for an hour or something, and I'd come back and I'd turn my phone on, and there'd be like 10 missed phone calls. Where are you? Oh, you know, I was hanging. Oh, and then like we were like just talking, you know, banging, whatever. And then
Same.
yeah.
And then I was like, I'm gonna get back with my ex-boyfriend.
Nah,
And
that's when
then-
I was like, nope,
Yeah.
can't. I gotta lock it down.
You got to seal the deal.
Gotta seal the
So,
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had, there was a lot of like, when we first started dating, it was like, so you actually have to call me too. And like, unfortunately, there was a lot of him learning how to be in a relationship,
Yep.
which was fine. Like, again, we were young and I was only a second girlfriend. So it took a little bit of growing there. But then, yeah.
How long until you got
for
married?
both of us.
We were together for 5 years before we got married.
Aw.
So yeah,
oh my God, look at that
it'll
little
be, yeah, we've been together for 18 and married for 18, together for 23
Aw.
in September.
So cute.
Yeah, we'll actually be in Belgium on our anniversary,
Aw,
our
Nice.
wedding
that's
anniversary.
exciting.
Yeah.
Belgium.
Yeah.
During the Grooming.
Yeah.
That's so
Oh,
cute.
every year it falls on our wedding anniversary. And last year, because I went with Nadia, I'm like, do you care that I went to Romania on our wedding anniversary? She's like, no.
Half the time we forget nowadays, to be honest.
Yeah.
We're
What
so
if they had
busy.
what if they had Worlds in America again in Chicago? Wouldn't
I
that
don't
be
think
like-
they will. Honestly,
Huh?
I doubt they'll ever will have it in America.
Because didn't it used to switch around?
Well, no, it happened. It's happened in Canada, and
I
I know
actu-
it happened in America
I
once.
asked
for
somebody, and
sure.
they're like, "I'll tell you sometime," but right now I won't. So there's like some controversy about it or
Well,
something.
so the reason why it's held in Europe is because Europe is like a hub when it comes to other countries being able to travel there easier, especially to be able to have that many people turn out from different countries.
Right.
Because it's Europe. There's
Well, it's easier.
so many
Everything's
countries
right
there.
next
yeah,
to
it's so
each
close to each
other.
other, and you get a more of a draw. You're going to get more teams.
Right.
So if you have it in North America, one, finding dogs for all these international competitors is hell. Like finding dogs there is very hard, but like I don't even try. But to try and have it there or here like, in North America is just no, it's not going to work. And also because the EGA, like it's a European Grooming Association that puts
Hosts
on
it.
World. So yeah.
That makes
It
sense.
makes sense.
Yeah.
And honestly, to be perfectly honest, I'd rather it not be here because I want to
Have
go
a
to another
vacation.
country.
Yeah. We're so sad because it was supposed to be in Barcelona and then it's not.
Oh, yeah.
I would say that it would be pretty lame if you get on the if I got on the travel team and then it's like, now
no.
you're going
Yeah.
to Florida
Yeah,
or
yeah.
somewhere like that. It's like,
Instead of
"Mwah."
Belgium or
Yeah.
Milan or
There was
Barcelona.
talk of it happening here or in Atlanta, But again, the problem is like I can't fly dogs here for this show.
No,
That's
why
why I
not?
drive, because it's too hot.
No, remember?
Oh.
It's too hot. There's embargoes.
You'd have to do like the nighttime ones, huh?
Well, and even that, our airlines won't do it.
Mm.
They won't take the risk. So, yeah, that's why I drive. And then same with like Fitz, because it's always held in October and the embargo ends on the 31st. Yeah,
Brutal.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I think we could wrap it up, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to talk about or say?
Yeah. Is there anything in particular you want to say or that you want to ask or?
Wait, hold on. Wait for
I have
them
a
to stop
question.
talking. Wait.
And Kat also
Okay.
has a question.
Do you stand or sit when you wipe?
I sit because I remember you guys said this was the question you're going to ask everybody. I sit. I was like, I've never paid attention. And then I did. And I'm like, I sit.
Yeah.
Okay, so the more people we ask, the more I think I'm just fucking weird.
Because you're like, I
Yeah.
need to like
Okay, but
stand up.
Yeah.
so to be fair
it
though,
feels right to me, okay?
Wait. But to be fair, just like as a demonstration, I will say, although most of the time he's like, get out of the room when he wipes.
Don't
he
look
doesn't
at
like
me.
to
It's
be.
too vulnerable.
He doesn't like to be looked
Too
at,
vulnerable.
but he doesn't like straight up wipe, right?
Yeah.
It's like a half
Yeah,
crouch.
yeah.
Everything's
So
still
it's-
spread.
The
Yeah.
cheeks are still spread. It's like a half crouch.
Okay,
like
but-
awkward position.
The bathroom in your new house, how do you do that in your bathroom? There's a wall literally right in front of the
Like
toilet.
this, like this.
There's like a wall like right there in front of your face.
Into the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
there's
my
a
God.
mirror right
I
there.
stare
There's a
intensely
huge mirror
at my
right
own
next
eyes.
to our toilet.
So you just have to stare at yourself while you're taking a shit.
So it's like next to,
Hey, you
not
should
in
try it
front
sometime.
of. But
Not
it's
too
so
bad.
funny because like the first time, one time, you know, you have like. Eventually, everybody has stomach problems, and like one day I had, you know, you have the stomach cramps, you have the bubble gut, and you're like in pain on the toilet,
Yeah.
and I'm like hurting, and then I like look over, and I was like, and I was like, this is something nobody should ever see. This
when
is
you're
terrible.
like completely like all swollen from being on your period. And
Yes,
you're like,
yeah.
"Ugh."
I think I had, you know, and you like take off all your clothes because you feel
Yeah.
so bad and
Yeah.
you're red and hot and sweaty. It was
No.
terrible. And I was like, nobody should see me like this.
Okay.
Like, kill me now.
Whoever designed the bathroom, it was a poor
Choice,
Because
yeah.
But
literally
also-
you're like in a box.
Yeah, why didn't they
in
fix
the
the toilet,
toilet?
like-
and it's like
Ow.
like a foot, less than a foot away
I
from
think-
the
I
tip of the toilet.
I think
and
it was
then
like
a
an
mirror.
old person, and like that's what worked best for them.
Maybe for support to like get up and down or something.
But also,
The
you
window?
guys poop in front of each other?
Yeah, of
I
course.
poop in front of Nathan.
No, I've never pooped
Nathan,
in front of my husband.
Really?
No. No.
Okay, so I
Keep
was
the mystery. Keep
Yeah.
the mystery.
I
I
was
don't need
brought
to
up
watch him
in a
shit.
like super open household.
Oh, okay.
So like I remember when I was a kid, like if I needed to talk to my mom and they were on the toilet, they would just open the door and like because if the door's closed, you can't hear anything.
Mom.
No, seriously, and my dad too. They would nobody shut the doors because it was just like, I mean, you guys see how much I talk now. As a child, I
Oh
was
my God.
worse.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
So
yeah.
like you
Yeah.
can't go to the bathroom and I would be like trying to talk to them through the door. So
I'm like, well, the kids are 11 and 9 now, and they still like walk.
they
And I'm
still
like,
walk
get-
in while we're pottying.
So
Yeah.
I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable from a naked body, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like doing my awkward like stand thing, because the bathroom is shaped like a U, and like the shower's in the middle.
Like in the middle.
Oh,
So
that's
the
weird.
poop corner, and then there's a shower, and then
And
the
then
door.
okay.
So the kids will
And
just
then
come flying
laundry.
around the corner, and I'm like,
Mid shit.
get. Yeah.
Well, okay, and so Nathan hates pooping in front of me. So he doesn't like it.
Okay.
But I have to talk to him 24/7.
Oh yes. Yeah.
So like I will I'll just like follow him in and I'll be like, leave. And I'm like, I love you. Stop. I'm trying to talk to you and it's important. I've only been talking to you for the last 12 hours. But if I don't tell you this now, I'll forget it. And so yeah, and then but when he goes to wipe, he's like, get the fuck out. And
Yeah.
sometimes I'll just go on
Well,
the
I'm
other
glad you
side
got the
and keep
mystery going.
talking.
Yeah, Aaron doesn't like. He won't even like. I can't have conversation with him when he's pooping. Like, if I'm like,
He probably stands when he
Aaron,
wipes.
he's like, what? I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm pooping. I'm like, sorry. He's like, leave me alone. Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Barb's in the
so-
background taking photos.
Yeah,
But yeah, Nathan hates it. I mean, obviously, if it's like a pusher, don't make eye like.
Yeah.
If it's one you have to be pushing, I'm not making eye contact talking while that happens.
Well, you should-
Then I would like. There have been times where I'm like, can you leave because my
Your
stomach hurts
veins,
really
like-
bad,
And I'm about
I
to
would like
explode.
you to
Yeah.
go. But most of my poop, because I'm an everydayer, most of them are like 30 seconds or
Yeah,
less, and
yeah.
I'm just like in
That's
and out
another
and
thing
gone.
I don't understand.
Or
I
I
do
just
not
sit on the toilet.
understand people like that, like where they're actively pooping for such a long period of time. Like,
Yeah,
why?
but to me, it's one of the
Nathan's a
most
long
relaxing
pooper.
parts of the day. You
But
just
are
sit there and
but
go.
Are you
And
actively
just like-
pooping? The
Yeah,
whole
but
time?
are you
Kind
actively
no,
pooping?
because I'm like just letting it happen. I'm not like, oh, like trying to force it. I'm
Yeah.
just like sitting there, relaxing, letting it happen.
See,
Yeah.
I've had like
I might sit there for another 20 minutes afterwards.
See,
too.
I don't. I'm like pooping and I'm out. I'm out. of
Okay, I
the
only do
bathroom.
that in the morning. I'll sit on the toilet for like 20 minutes and just fuck around.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Stay
say
on my
if
phone.
Watch reels.
I don't even
Yeah.
take my phone.
My
into
time
the
limit's
bathroom.
15
What?
minutes.
So you just
No.
want like what if you're there for long? You just read the shampoo bottle or well, you don't.
'Cause I
You
don't-
read the.
I used to do
you're
that.
raw dogging it.
Oh, I don't take. I don't. It doesn't take me that long to poop. Just I'm like poop.
I don't
done.
get it.
Yeah, I
So
don't.
I
Okay,
am
it
in
takes
and-
me
bathroom.
Different strokes for different
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah.
I
Unless
am
I'm
in
having
and out,
trouble.
but I always bring my phone because sometimes I just want to take a break in there from my children or from
yeah,
work.
I don't.
Well, at
yeah.
work I get freaking TikToks for Katie goes
They'll
to
be
the
like, Katie's
bathroom.
pooping. I'm in there, and then I'll be like, no, actually, because they'll be like, did you blow it up? And I'll be like, no, I just sat in there for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I
farted
just
around.
needed some time by myself. That's like us though too. Like I have like our shop, like we don't have a lot of space, and our bathroom's small. I'm like, I just need 5 minutes. I'm just gonna go stand in the bathroom.
Yes,
and
yeah.
disassociate.
Yeah.
Or I put
Sometimes
my
you just
headphones
need
on with
time.
nothing on them, and I'm just. My girls think that there's something on, so they don't talk to me while my headphones are on, and I love it. 'Cause I'm like,
That's what
leave me
Katie
alone.
does, and I hate it.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Nathan will do that
Uh-huh.
sometimes where he'll be like, "What are you listening to?" And I'll be like, "Nothing."
Yeah.
And then he'll be like, "Really?"
Like,
And I'll
you're
be like, "No,
fucking
I'm
psycho."
listening to you guys like
No,
quietly."
it's because when
It just mutes it a little bit.
it's
Just lowers
yeah,
the
and like
volume.
it's too much sensory overload. So you need that like just
Yeah, I do get angry sometimes when
Yeah.
there's too much like.
yeah when there's too much.
You should
Oh.
try it.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
I can't. I feel like a bad employee when I'm sitting there with my headphones.
See,
she
my
thinks you're a bad
girls-
boss.
Yeah, my girls are all allowed to have headphones on. My mom's like, you let them listen to music. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
She's
let
like, you let
everyone
them play
listen
on
to
their
music.
phone. I'm like, yeah. Because if I can't play on my phone,
Yeah, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. like,
Same.
yeah, I have to lead by example. So if I'm on my phone, if it's disrupting their work, which none of
Which
that
is
ever
that'd be
happens.
totally different. But
Yeah.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting their work done. Everybody's being safe. I don't care if
Yeah,
they want to listen
exactly.
to music or listen to a
Or a
podcast,
podcast.
Yeah.
or,
A podcast.
or listen to a
Mhm.
podcast.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
like, as long as they can hear the phone and
they can hear the
doors
dog.
and hear the dogs.
Yeah. And they're being safe, so then that's fine to me.
They're still
Yeah.
grooming.
They're still grooming.
They only have the 215ers left.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well.
Yeah.
Oh, did you have anything you wanted to say? Now that we distracted you effectively.
Poo poo pee pee.
I was gonna say because I know you had mentioned on one of your podcasts that you don't know how much longer you're gonna be doing this, and
Oh,
you
we
had
talked about it,
mentioned
yeah.
that like it's because of the kids. Don't stop.
I know.
And
I think-
I'm just wait. I'm not trying to. I'm not saying this just to try and like butter you up. I'm saying this because like I haven't been competing very long, and I'm just hitting my stride. Like well, okay, sorry, I've been competing for a while, but I literally like started in the States in open. So I started like I was in 2 competitions before I went into open. Bad decision. Don't ever do that.
Well,
I
Nathan
was
did
I
the
was
same
guilt.
thing.
Well, I was guilt tripped.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, I was guilt tripped into going in open, and I
Not
was
cool.
not ready at all.
Oh.
Not
But
cool.
like you're hitting your stride, and I understand like from talking to Katie, like it's about the kids, but like just always keep your toes in it because you are someone that you have the potential, and it's like right there because you take your critiques, you take them well, and you fucking nail it. You are going to go to Worlds. It's not like an if; it's going
Thank
to
you.
happen. So even if you need to take a step back and compete here and there, just keep it in the back of your mind, like even if it's when the kids are older, to come back out because that's going to happen.
Yeah, I want
It's-
to bring a carry.
Yeah, it's 100% going to happen. So, and that's for all of you guys. Like I saw your groom at the California thing, and like you guys are all amazing. Like keep
Thank you.
that, like know that, like even though sometimes when you first start into open, you're like, fuck, this is hard and I'm not placing. It sucks. Like I went
It's-
It
a
does.
long
I only
time.
did it once, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this again.
Why do you think I've been assisting this whole
Yeah,
year?
but like I didn't place all weekend. It happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
So,
It happens.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
But yeah,
we
just
appreciate
keep
it.
that in mind.
I feel like you're right, and I'm hitting a stride right now.
Yeah.
I could feel it.
Yeah.
But it also like I don't know, like it could come back.
can't stop
or
It can
I could
absolutely
lose
come
it at
back.
any time. I feel
Well,
like.
no, you can't lose it unless you like completely step out 100%.
Yeah.
But if you keep yourself in it where you're just, even if you want to just do like a few shows a year versus like pushing hard, then you're keeping your toes wet. You're keeping in with like the trends that are happening in the ring. And you're keeping yourself comfortable with the time frames, because some people who leave and come back and they're like, oh my God, I have to do this in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And they're shitting their pants. So just think about that.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
That was very sweet.
I always feel like Elvis when I say that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you.
No, we
Yeah.
do appreciate it though, because
Yeah.
I do feel like Nathan has a hard time sometimes because he does love our kids, and it can
Which
be draining.
I
This
had,
can
a,
be
How
I, had
weird.
a, I had a very shitty dad, so I appreciate good parents. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I do. I
My
think,
dad was shitty too.
Yeah.
I think moderation is important. You
It's
know.
okay, he's dead.
Last time I talked to mine, I asked him for help, advice, because he's a carpenter, and I was asking him for advice on how to remove a cabinet. And then we ended up the phone call 5 minutes later. We were telling each other that when we see each other, we're gonna fight.
Wow. Yeah.
And they
we're like,
haven't
I'm gonna
talked
kick your
since.
fucking ass, and he's like, I'm gonna kick those teeth out. I'm like,
Wow,
oh yeah,
yeah,
motherfucker, yeah. And then
Wow.
It went
That's
very badly.
lovely.
so we haven't
lovely.
spoke. Yeah, we haven't spoke
Yeah.
since.
I
My-
think it's been 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, my mom is like the most amazing human being on the face of the
Aw.
planet. I love her dearly, and you would never guess by meeting her about the shit she went through with my dad. But my dad was human garbage.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so it's okay
Well,
though.
you
Like
know
I
what,
said, he's
though?
dead.
You are an amazing individual.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you know.
And the captain of Groom Team Canada.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll be there for a while doing that.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're good at it.
Thanks.
So you care about your team a lot, and it shows.
Thank you.
So, all right. Are
All
we
right.
ready?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Juan, huh? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's one.
because I'm a fuck up.
Podcast.
On that beautiful
Podcast.
note.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for spending some time with us here with the wonderful Jovi at SuperZoo. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you
So
so much
natural,
for
so
coming. We
natural.
love you so much.
Oh, you guys are awesome.